Good morning. Good morning. I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Tuesday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning in your right mind, starting you on your way. But y'all know what I'm going to say. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Baby, y'all better get up out that bed, especially if He done woke you up this morning. Man, you better get your butt up. Around here getting all out of bed, talking about you depressed. Honey, you better get up and start claiming victory. Victory is mine. No matter what coming your way or whatever happened last night, yesterday, baby, whenever God wake you up, that is the best feeling in the world when He wake you up. Hey, Lavette, Galen, Angela. And Angela, I want to apologize to you because I heard what happened the other day. So I apologize to you, okay? Gemini. So this morning, this scripture, I know things happen, but I heard the other day somebody called and told me. So I just wanted to say, when I see you on here, that I just want to apologize to you, because I don't want that, because everybody got their own opinion, and people got to understand everybody got their own opinion. And sometimes when people be writing stuff, people shouldn't take it as that they coming as to that person in the wrong way. So that's why I just want to apologize to you. That's it. But this morning, I don't know, last night I was looking at this scripture before I went to bed. And the scripture was, where's that? Isaiah 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. And in this scripture right here, it's telling us we need not to fear. We need not to fear. You know why? Because one, God is with us. And I am with you. God have established a relationship with us. I am your God. And God give us assurance of his strength, help, and victory over sin and death. So that scripture right there, I don't know, last night, I was like, that scripture was on me heavy, and I went and got my little tablet to pull it up. And it was letting me know that, you know what, no matter what I'm going through, God is with me. And that's what a lot of us need to understand. God is with us. And before anybody go say, oh, honey, I ain't no pastor. I ain't no evangelist. I'm just old treasie. I fall short of the glory and I sin. I ask God to forgive me and guide me in the right direction. So let's get that out there right now, okay? Because I don't need nobody. She thinks she a pastor, her cussing butt. Honey, I am a sinner just like everybody else. I fall short of the glory every day. Every day. And I can admit that I fall short of the glory, and just ask God to guide me in the right direction, uplift me, and remove the things that's not right in my life. But anyway, I came to have some fun this morning. Good morning, Keisha. I came on here to talk about, let's have some fun. So y'all know, I talk about the projects all the time. But this morning, I was just thinking about the projects this morning. So let me tell y'all about our projects. So we got Review Terrace projects. Review Terrace. Y'all see Review Terrace? Review Terrace. Hey. So I was raised in Review Terrace projects, And then when you drive down Central, you got Roberts Park. You had Roberts Park. Then you turn down, you make a left on Lake. You drive down Lake. Well, when you make that left, go down Lake, you got College Hill. Turn on 22nd, you got Ponce de Leon. Then you go on down. You can go to Ybor City too, because Ybor City was a hangout too. But then you got Central Park, you got West Tampa, you had Rembrandt. I don't really know nothing about Rembrandt because I went over there when I was a little girl. But this morning I was just thinking about you, and you grew up in the projects and you having fun. I'm thinking about when we used to go in the park and play Foursquare. You play some teddy ball. All that. I'm like, why am I up early this morning thinking about the projects? Thinking about when I was little, having fun in the projects, running around with my friends and stuff, having fun. And this morning, I just want to come on here. I want to have me some fun this morning. Because I know some of y'all know where I'm finna go at. I don't know, some of y'all remember when your mama give you, say, go to the store and get 50 cents worth of spice ham or some cheese. You can go to the farmer's market and get some, because in the Riverview Terrace, we had the farm market. Then we had 7-Eleven. And me and my friends used to get buggies and go look for the soda bottles to take them bite to get the 10 cent and 25 cent bite. I don't know if some of y'all remember that right there. So I don't know if some of y'all my age, y'all remember that. And I mean, one thing about staying in the projects, you're going to have some fun. When you get out of school, especially during the summertime too, because me and my friends, them used to take milk jugs, fill them up with sand and tie them on the light pole to play teddy ball. That's the kind of fun that we used to have as a child. And this morning when I woke up, I was just thinking about that and I just bust out laughing. I say, I got to go on this channel and see, do some people remember that when they was little, tying the teddy ball around the pole, playing hide and go seek, playing playing dodgeball and stuff. I was just sitting on the bed laughing because I was thinking about all of that this morning. And you know what? It's sometimes to think about old times to laugh. But baby, my thing was to play softball. I remember me and my friends, them in Riverview Terrace, we had a girls softball team. We get together and we go play. We used to have to go play at Custodian Park off of 22nd and 22nd and Martin Luther King. Go over there and play softball during the summer. Because back then, the parks had programs for the kids. They don't do none of that junk no more. They don't have none of that no more for the kids. So this morning, y'all know what I'm talking about. How many of y'all mama used to write a note, go to the stove? My grandma used to say, go to the store and get me some snuff. I hated that. She used to do what is called brew and snuff and take it and put it up under her lip. I was like, and I know some people, especially on YouTube, I know y'all be saying, she love talking about the projects. Honey, I love talking about Tampa, period. I love talking about each project here in Tampa because I used to go in some of the projects and have fun in those projects. Man, if you ain't from Tampa, you'll never know the fun from back in the day, especially during the summertime. Y'all remember this? I remember a lot of times we would go to Riverview Terrace Park and take a bunch of hey, we used to have some fun in Riverview Terrace. Oh my God, we had fun in Riverview Terrace. One thing about Tampa projects, you can ride through any project. You're gonna see somebody out there. You're gonna see somebody out there barbecuing. Somebody out there got their house speak outside. You know what? And then like people be talking about, ooh, the project. But baby, we had fun in the project. The children that didn't live in the projects, honey, they was trying to make their way to the projects. I don't care what nobody say about the projects. I would never forget where I came from because I had some good times in them projects. Oh my God, good times. Hey, and I used to like this and that. This another thing I used to like, cause I could not do that. I used to be so mad. I can jump rope, but honey, when them girls be out there talking about they finna jump and then they jump in there talking about the double dutch jump. I don't know. I could never get that thing. I could never get it right. I'm trying to do that. Good morning, Bonita, Puddin' Cat. Oh yeah, and that hot scotch, man, please. I used to love the hot scotch. I used to hate when you step on the line, then you got to start all back over again. I used to be saying, oh, I couldn't stand that right there. Got to start all over again. These children these days don't know nothing about fun. They too busy in the house looking at TV. They too busy in the house want to just lay around. Man, and let me tell you one thing about Tampa. And y'all from Tampa. If y'all anybody from Tampa, y'all know what I'm talking about. On a Saturday, you can tell when our cartoon's over with. You can tell when it's 12 o'clock. Because know why? Because, baby, here comes Dr. Paul Bearer. That's when you knew it was 12 o'clock. Every Saturday, we had cartoons to 12 o'clock. Boy, when that Dr. Paul Bearer come on, you knew it. You knew it was time to go outside. You knew, and then your friends finna be outside. And oh yeah, and Soul Train, ooh, child, be sitting them doing all them dances and all that. Be sitting there, you be trying to do the Soul Train. But you know what this what I really, really love right here. Turkey Day on free lunch. When it was the summertime free lunch, boy, that was the best time. Cause it seemed like we was trying to get them sandwiches to take them home. You got to try to hide them because you got to hide the sandwich. I love hopscotch, kickball, stickball, watching old cartoons. My friend Pat. Oh, CC, my deepest condolence to you. My deepest condolence to your friend, family. I pray that God give y'all strength in this time of sorrow. I am so sorry. My father didn't allow us to go outside of the building because of the drugs and the shooting. Oh, you must be from up north. The brain. But baby, free lunch day was free lunch day, especially on Turkey Day, that was the best ever. Good morning, Miss Smith. Yeah, that was the best day ever. Turkey Day, you try to get that turkey sandwich to go home and put it in the, oh, you stay in Newark, New Jersey. Hey, Angela. Honey, you get that turkey sandwich and go home, put it in the in the oven, because we ain't had microwaves back then. Put that thing in the oven, baby, look at him. And you know what? Our parents can, back then, our mom can put piece of meat and cheese on the bread, and we was happy. The only time that it was safe was when the Nation of Islam would be out in front of our midst. And oh, let me tell you, you know what? I know this what I miss too. I miss when a long time ago, you see the Muslims coming in the projects selling their incense, selling their different oils and all of that. It's so much have changed. But one thing I can say, being as a child, living in the projects, boy, I had some fun. And I had good times just hanging around my friends, just running around playing in the projects. That was the best times ever. And I be wondering, like, sometimes people forget where they came from. But I tell you, I never forget Review Terrace projects. I never forget none of my projects here in Tampa. That's why when I come on the line, when I don't just talk about Review Terrace, I'm going to mention every project from Tampa. Because one thing about it, baby, I love Tampa. I don't care how much money I get. I'ma still talk about the projects. I don't care if I move in a big house with a gate round it. I'm still gonna talk about the projects, and I'm still go back to my community where I once lived at. Because baby, it's nothing like going to remember and walk through the neighborhood and remember how you and your friends was out here playing, how you and your friends got out of school and went to the park, what y'all used to do, things that made you laugh. I never forget that. And that softball, you couldn't tell me I wasn't bad in softball. I play wherever you want me to play it, baby. Bring it on. I still carry, I got a bat in my car. I got my glove in my car because I love softball. Oh, your kitchen look like mine. That's right, because it helps shape you into, and you know what? And you know, some people talk about the projects. Some people say, I've never lived in the projects. Y'all don't know. The project, one thing I can say about the projects will teach you to survive. Teach you to appreciate the little things that you have. It'll make you think about the struggles that your mama went through to take care of you. Make sure you don't want for nothing. It appreciates you and you appreciate it and teach you the value of life. Because you know what? I say all the time, a rich child, if the rich child lose their money, they wouldn't know how to survive. A person that never had nothing, get it and lose it, they still gonna know how to survive because they were surviving with nothing in the beginning. I got home now. Everybody is either locked up, on drugs, or dead. The ones that left are envious because they didn't leave. And I'm on here talking about the projects, but I just want to tell you, I think about the projects, think about all the good times that make me laugh and uplift my spirit. But some people don't even stay in the projects, but they mind still in the projects. Some people still living like the project still him. And they tore down all our projects in Tampa, but they come together and have a reunion. Review Terrace is the only one ain't had now yet, but we working on it. So, but I just came on here this morning because I wanted to talk about old times. I wanted somebody to think about all the old times and the good times that you used to have coming up as a child and stuff, and how you and your friends, you know what I'm saying? Like some of our friends already gone ahead. And let me tell you, I had a friend, that wasn't my friend, that was my sister. She was like my sister. I got to tell y'all this story, then I got to go. So when I first moved into projects, I was like 5 years old. Y'all remember them green inch worms? Well, hip to the gang. No place for the weak. Sure ain't no place for the weak. So I don't know. I know. Do y'all? Some of y'all remember that inchworm, the little green inchworm? So I had one of those when I was little. When I first moved into projects. Child, my friend tried to she wasn't my friend then. She tried to bogart it and take it from me. And me and her had a fight. And we stayed right out each other's bite though. That was my best friend. Oh, my best friend. I love her and miss her so much. She used to she don't call me Treasie. It's my friend Regina. She never called me Treasie. She always called treasie. And on Thursday night, y'all, we'll be outside playing. And we sit on the green bar. So it used to be me, Regina, who that? Carol, Michelle. All of us used to be sitting outside on the green box. And I tell them, I say, I'll be right back. I'm finna go in the house. I'm finna go get something. She'll say, she ain't coming back. She finna go look at Little House on the Prairie. That's what she finna do, and that's exactly what I was finna do. She's my, why you be telling that lie? You know you finna go in the house and look at Little House on the Prairie. Cause I love to meet some Little House on the Prairie. So I miss those days, and I miss hearing her every Saturday. She calling me we calling each other 5, 6 o'clock in the morning when she moved in her place. When I moved in my place, she coming to my house I be like, Regina, you are so greedy. Why don't you stay home? So that's why this morning I just got up and I was thinking about the projects. I was thinking about the projects, running around, just having a good time and hanging around with my friends and stuff. And I got somebody on here too. Well, we used to have some fun in the projects. Review Terrace projects. So that's why I'm saying this morning, sometimes it's good to sit back and reminisce and think about the fun that you had growing up in the projects and the people that you used to be with. You know what? And it used to be so crazy because back then, you and them people, you and your friends, them could get into it. Y'all be around here fighting, arguing with each other. Then y'all turn right back around to be friends and stuff. And then, see, now today, they don't do that. Now they want to hurt you instead of, you know what I'm saying, you argue, then you be right back friends. But you can argue with each other, then see each other and bust out laughing. Or you can just turn around and y'all start playing or start a conversation like nothing never ever happened. So sometimes it's best to sit down and reminisce. And I mean, because this morning I just sat on the side of the bed and I just laughed. I'm like, why am I thinking about Review Terrace projects? Then I just go to thinking about all the projects: Review Terrace, College Hill, Ponce Leon, Central Park, West Tampa. I mean, because every time I went in one of those projects, I had a good time. And this the main thing right here. When you go to, y'all don't hear from Tampa, when you go to Riverfront Park on a Sunday, baby, you couldn't even much wait to get up there to go to the park at Riverfront Park. Got the DJ out there. You got people playing music, all of that. And now it's none of that. It's none of that right there. And then even to go to the park, when you go into the park, you had coaches. You had coaches that cared. You had coaches that got out there and played basketball with you, played foursquare with you, played softball with you. Now you don't have none of that. And that's why some of these kids getting in trouble, because they don't have the things that we had when we was growing up. Because we had somewhere to go. We had people that cared about us. And we had people to make sure we didn't get in trouble. Back then, we much had coaches that'll get on you. And didn't care if you got to go tell your mama. You had your neighbor that'd be like, I'm finna go tell your mama on you, your little bad butt. You had those kind of people that cared about you back in the days. But now you don't have that, because you have adults that think they still teenagers and don't scared to get on the child and stuff. And we need to bring that back. We need to start doing stuff in our community. Even though we don't stay in that community, you got to think about how many children that we losing to the streets, to the jail, to the grave. We need to stop thinking about when we move from our neighborhood think that we too good to go back to help somebody. Because a lot of times we leave out our neighborhood and we can move way out. And we think we better than the next person looking down on the next person instead of going back to try to help the community, to build the community up where you once stayed at. And you think about all the good times that you had over there. That's what we need to start doing, going back to our community. Even like in our projects, like our projects toe down. And you know what? I have to give respect. Riverview Terrace is the only one haven't had a party yet. But I have to give respect to West Tampa, Ponce de Leon, College Hill, and Central Park, and Rose Park, because I love how they do their reunions. I love seeing them come together. I love that when they get together, because it's just like so, they happy to see each other. And that's how we is at Riverview Terrace. When we get together, we happy to see each other. And that's what I like. Even though they tore down our projects, we still come together as a family. And that's what I want to tell y'all this morning. Even though your project or your neighborhood go back and look out for the kids over there. Start telling the kids the fun that you had over there, and let them know, it's more than out there trying to be a game banger. It's more than trying to sell drugs. It's nothing out there in the streets. When you're in the street, you either gonna go to jail, you either gonna go to the grave. Them the only two things, jail or grave, right there. Sometimes you can't go by it because of jealousy. Damn near everybody that goes by normally get killed if they around too long. So I understand what you're saying, the brain. But like one thing about me, I still go to my neighborhood. I still go over there. Even though they don't build different apartments over there, I still go to my neighborhood. I still walk around and everything. Even I be walking around, I tell my grandkids, I remember such and such. And one thing about me, right now I can go, somebody can tell me their address, and I can go down and tell exactly what apartment. I can tell who stayed in Riverview Terrace, okay? That's how much I remember of Riverview Terrace. And I remember when I'm finna say this, but I got to go now. I remember at Riverview Terrace when I stayed over there, they had Tampa Housing Authority. They used to come around. They used to cut the grass. Did you put your garbage at the curb? They used to do all of that to keep the neighborhood up. Then after a while, it was gone. So this morning, never forget where you came from. Never. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Y'all speak over yourself and uplift somebody today. Encourage them and let them know everything gonna be all right. And remember Isaiah 41:10. Isaiah 41:10. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. And that scripture saying, God is with us. And God have established a relationship with us. So God is just telling us, never be afraid because I am with you. And that scripture was on me so bad last night, I had to read it before I went to bed. Isaiah 41:10. And God was just, when it was on me so heavy, God was just letting me know, treasie, you don't have to worry about nothing. I am with you. I am walking with you no matter what come against you. I am walking with you. I'm walking before you. I got you. So this morning, that's what I want to tell somebody. Never be afraid because God got you. And never forget where you came from. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And I love y'all. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, I forgot about this. Somebody said Picnic Island. I can't forget about Picnic Island. And if y'all never been to Tampa, you come to Tampa, you got to go visit Picnic Island. And I didn't mention I mentioned Rembrandt Project earlier, but I don't too much. I used to go stay the night over there when I was a little girl. I don't really remember Rembrandt projects to eat much, but I must say them. But I don't really know nothing about Rembrandt. So But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And y'all make sure y'all lay y'all hands on yourself. Speak over your husband. Speak over your wife, your kids. Uplift them this morning. Encourage them this morning. Y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. See y'all.